I know that's right.
Step one, gotta find what his true intentions are. Step two, if he ain't really fucking with you, baby, you gotta move. Why give your body up for free?
All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of 30 Little Secret. I am Dion Dawson.
I'm Cashley Banks.
And today we have a really special guest. Her name is Yessi, and we'll let her tell you guys a little bit about herself.
Okay, well, my name is Yessi. I am 31 years old. I go to school. I'm in school for my bachelor's. I am a business owner, and I work for doctors and lawyers.
And
I do lashes. I'm a business owner. I said that. I do lash extensions.
Yes.
That's my business.
Yes. Well, we are actually very excited to have Yessi on here. I feel like this episode has been, she gave a really innocent introduction, but I feel like this episode is going to be turned up to the max. What, Cash? What are you thinking?
For sure.
For sure.
We can talk about how we met real quick.
Yeah, I want to hear them.
You want me to tell you? You want to tell it?
You can go ahead and tell it.
So, me and this bitch met on a dating app. And we were going to be babes, but we love each other as friends.
Yes, it worked out.
Oh, you guys are like gonna go on a date.
We met on BOK.
Mm-hmm. So who was gonna wait? Okay. So who was gonna be
We
the
didn't even get
one?
that far.
We did. No, we just happened to meet up there. She got my Instagram, and we just like started like just commenting on each other's shit. I started going to her to get my lashes done, and then next thing I knew, I was like, "Bitch, you want to go on a trip?" And she was like, "Yeah." And we just was turned ever since then. And we just took trips all last year.
I love it. I fucking love it.
Yeah.
We sure did.
Well, we're going to get into some really good topics today, and I really actually am excited to hear because you guys are two outspoken women. And, you know, I'm not that outspoken, but I will try to speak out. So let's start with, you know, we live in LA, and LA, I feel like, is kind of like Miami, where you have these standards where everyone is just like, you know, beautiful or trying to be beautiful, you know? Mm-hmm. But I feel like sometimes the standards are like a little ridiculous. You know what I mean? I feel like sometimes men, like when you're trying to date out here, like the standards that men set for women are ridiculous. What do you think about that, Cash?
Well, my only thing is like, don't hold me to a standard that you don't hold yourself to. For one, for instance, I remember I was on BLK one day, and some dude made some comment about if you only have pictures of your face, I'm gonna assume you're fat, so you can just swipe left. And mind you, the whole time this nigga fat. Like, now you got a motherfucking nerve. Now preference is one thing, but bitch, don't be rude and you big. We all can stand to lose a few pounds. So just don't hold me to a standard you don't hold yourself to. If you're the type of man who keeps your haircut, you know, you stay up to par every day, then at the end of the day, I don't feel like that's a bad preference for yourself. But it be this broke ass, bummy ass niggas who feel
and they want to have these standards, right?
Yeah.
I feel like everyone is entitled to have standards, but you better be doing the same shit you asking anybody else to do. Like, there's some memes and shit like, oh, are women able to take men off on the same kind of dates that they're requesting? Yes, because I know more boss bitches than niggas.
For sure.
Like,
that's
there's
Dion
more bitches
Dawson
out
and
here.
Cashley
Yeah,
baby.
there's more bitches out here that's bosses and making money, and
that's how we became friends.
About what they say. For real.
Yeah, I feel like
more than men. Like, I know more female bosses than men bosses.
I've been on better dates with y'all bitches than I've been with a lot of niggas.
100%.
Of course.
Yeah.
And I feel like some guys are just like, it just blows me, like, especially in the time we're living in now. I feel like it's a lot of talking behind screens. It's a lot of but I feel like it's a lot of talking behind your phone. It's a lot of like, oh, I know all this, but I really live in my motherfucking mama's basement. I don't have shit going for myself, but I want a bitch that's bad as fuck. I don't want a bitch that's gonna take my money, but I don't got no money to take.
Exactly.
Bro, like
100%.
it blows me. And it just like, it's also kind of like, you know, like the big topic now is like men wanting traditional women.
Yeah, but in the same sense, because I spoke on this with my close friends one day, because I was like, it's always the niggas who either their girlfriends or the bitches they fucked with before were not up to par, but they're the ones who like do the most talking about, oh, like, well, I'm not paying for a bitch. Like, that's because you're not used to paying a bad bitch fee, sir. Like, that's because you're not used to that. Yeah,
you 10 times out of 10 they don't have it. Like, that's really what it is.
That's the numero uno.
They don't have it.
But I ain't gonna lie, I've seen a couple niggas that, like, you know, that are decently all right off. You know what I'm saying? You got some money, so
but niggas that really have it ain't
don't
even
give
gonna
a fuck.
mention it.
Exactly.
They're not even gonna mention spending anything on anything because they love that.
Yeah, it isn't.
And niggas with money love that.
It ain't
like, they
tricking.
genuinely love taking care of you. Honestly.
Yeah.
Like, it really just makes them happy to see you
Well,
happy.
I feel like a lot of guys, they just like hear. Okay, so I used to listen to a podcast a lot. We're not even gonna tell the name. What happened? Pass the people that live on the CBD. It's okay. I just want everybody in the 30 Little Secret fan base to know that me and Cash, we've joined the CBD family. And next week, we will have our CBD blunt. Bitch, I will kick you out.
Not y'all laughing at us.
You know what? Hold on. Let me just put a camera on this. I'll insert this. I just want everybody to know who the fuck I'm talking about. I'm gonna kick this bitch out.
She's gonna insert it too.
CBD. I like CBD.
Yeah.
So it's funny.
Whatever. I still don't like it. Anyway. But yeah, we're gonna be rolling CBD. So if there's a CBD company that wants to sponsor us because you know we like to relax. We don't need all the THC. We don't need to be high.
Right. Me neither.
But we like to be chilling.
That is CBD.
Let Ashley hits the blunt.
That is CBD. I don't know what she's talking about, but that is CBD.
It's CBD and THC, and we just can't do the THC.
Doctors and lawyers. That is
wait, did you tell that story yet about why I can't do THC?
Oh my God, let's tell it real quick, real fast. So before we get back on our subject, so y'all, so we all know the guy I introduced her to, the one real black guy she has dealt with, and recently at least. So he's a heavy stoner, and this was the first time
the spots. Damn.
What'd she say? What was her question?
The one that came to.
Oh yes, that one. Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
So, anyways. So we left there, and that was the first time we drank in a long time because we stopped drinking for like 2 months. Mm-hmm. So that was the first time we drank in a long time, and this bitch is beside herself, out her body. So we get in the car, and the nigga he sparked up a blunt, and this is literally what she said, the voice, the everything. She said, "Give me that contact high right now, blow it in my face." I said, "I know you are fucking lying, bitch."
Listen,
she was so out her body.
in the backseat.
No, let me finish, bitch. Let me finish. So I was through with her. This nigga blew her a gun, right? She's so high. She's at home freaking out. Like, I lost my braces. I don't know where my Invisaligns are. I don't know where anything's at. I end up leaving to go to my boo thing house. She at the house with her boo thing, and she calling my phone like, "I don't know. I feel weird now." I said, "Oh Jesus, this bitch is high and paranoid." I literally said, after that bitch will never hit a piece of weed around me again.
No, she was like, anytime you was like, she can't have none of that shit.
She stressed me out so bad. I'm all the way in my house. I'm all the way where I'm at trying to suck some niggas. She over here getting my fucking calling my motherfucking phone.
It was the give me that contact high right now, blow it in my face.
I was like, first of all, bitch, where did that voice come from? Second off, what the fuck is into you?
The pits of hell.
But yeah,
so it's the side conversations for me. Whisper.
I was just saying real quick. The first time I smoked weed, it was the worst trip of my fucking life.
Same.
And I kept smoking. And then
No, I've smoked weed before. When I was 18, I realized I could never do it again. Oh no, I can't smoke weed.
That'd be like
it's another story.
This weed that nowadays, that shit be getting you paranoid too. But edibles, I can't with edibles no more.
No.
I used to could do
that was a one and
nothing,
done.
Yeah, but edibles, that shit be having you ready to go to the hospital.
No, yeah.
Like, I can't afford it. Like,
okay, well, anyway, getting back to our topic. So we were talking about men. Okay, we're talking about traditional men.
No, men
men who want traditional women. Mm-hmm. But okay, let's add something to that. Then they want to go 50-50. You want a traditional woman and you ain't paying for shit. Nigga, fuck you.
Let me tell you right now.
Yessi, I know you got it.
Oh, go ahead.
You got, girl.
Go ahead.
You got?
That's just literally asking for too much.
Yeah.
That's like literally asking for way too much. Like, you want to go 50-50? You want a traditional women? Like, are we talking dating?
No, we're talking about like
Marriage too?
Yeah.
Like, first of all, it wouldn't even go past dating because that's already out. Like, I would be so turned off if I went to dinner with a guy and he's expecting me to pay half the bill too. Like, that's crazy to me.
Yeah.
Just because my dad is a traditional man, like, he believes in taking care of the house, like, you know, that, but I cannot. That's why even when guys approach me with that shit now, even playing around, even if you ask me to buy you something to eat, like, nigga, especially if you're not my man, like, right.
Or I don't mind. Yeah. I don't mind like getting someone something to eat or some, but no.
She's speaking for herself.
No. Like okay, but here's the thing: if we're dating for a while and occasionally like you want some food, like, that's fine.
Yeah, but you said dating for a while, not in the talking stage and this and
so
that.
So in the talking, is that the first 90 days still? Because bitch, goddamn, like, we talk for 90 days.
If a nigga starts off with if he asks you where you at, you say I'm getting something to eat. Even if he's even joking, why you gonna get me something too? Like, that's all.
Without sending the Cashapp, huh?
To me, that's a turn off because
he should send you the $60 Cashapp and say, "Baby, bring mine."
Sending me money to eat, like the fuck. You're worried about you, like, no. Like, but
what if he told you? Like I said, what if he told you? If he said, "Look at your Cashapp," and you looked, you saw $100, and he said, "Come over, spend it with me and eat." Okay.
But not
like even down to like a long term, like, niggas really in their mind, they think it is feasible to say, like, I want a woman to go 50-50 with me in the house. We're talking about relationship wise now. 50-50 in the household, but still cook, clean, etc. How do I know this? Because I did it as a dumbass bitch and won't do it no more. I would never be in a relationship where it's 50-50 and you think I'm going to cook and clean and be the wife.
Okay, you can come up to the mic.
We got Teresa over here. Come here.
Stuff,
so I would never even agree to that.
I don't think there's anything wrong going 50-50. I think what works for you and your relationship works for you, but not 50-50, and you think I'm gonna still be like doing all that shit.
That's the thing.
We both gonna do it. If we 50-50, we both gonna do those things.
And you still want to get coochie too.
Exactly.
And that's a job.
That's kind of my thing too.
The fuck?
That's kind of my thing too.
He would never have a say so in the household.
I agree. And see, that's kind of my thing too.
That's never gonna work with an alpha male. Would never even go for that. Period.
Yeah, and that's the biggest thing.
What do you mean? An alpha male will never go for what?
Would never even go for even feeling comfortable with his woman still paying half the bills. That's why a lot of these men are walking around calling themselves alpha males, and they don't really know what it consists of.
Yeah, they want to.
They don't really know what that consists of. Because me, like I said, both my parents are Belize. They're Belizean, born and raised in Belize. So I grew up in it. Like my dad strictly still takes care of the bills to this day, and my parents are separated. My dad still takes care of all. My mom doesn't have to worry about anything. Like, they've been married since they were 16. So even still now, like, she don't have to worry about shit.
Period. Shit. Yeah,
and it's been like that. Even though my mom's a nurse, every time when she goes to work, she don't have to worry about paying no bills. When I grew up, I never seen my mom having to pay no bills. My mom's money is to do what the fuck she wants to do.
Really?
Yeah. That's what my mom's money is for. That's to do what she want to do. Even still to this day.
Oh, y'all had it fun.
Even still to this day.
Yeah. Even in the talking stage though, like I feel like with niggas, they'll do they'll expect so much out of a bitch, like far as like not talking to no other niggas and not doing this and that, but you not pulling out no cake stir. And like I can't speak for all women, but me, all my niggas got a role they play. Y'all out here, everybody got a bill around this motherfucker.
Just like you might play a role in that shit,
and that's fine with me. And I play my role well. I don't give a fuck about that.
Right.
I don't give a fuck about that. I don't ask no questions because I don't care. But at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, like, you have no place to ask me what I'm doing, who I'm doing it with. Oh, I don't want you to get that pussy to nobody else. Oh, you ain't taking care of house and home. Now, when you get to taking care of house and home, then we can talk about who can be and where. Because at the end of the day, if I feel secure as a woman in my relationship, and a man allows me to be feminine, allows me to be the woman in the house, allows me to cook and clean and not have to worry about stressing about my half of the bills, I'm automatically submissive anyway. That's what niggas fail to realize. I will be a traditional woman As soon as the nigga know how to fucking handle house and home.
Women are naturally submissive anyway.
To the right nigga.
When they feel safe, like when they feel safe and can really trust you, they naturally will want to be that soft.
I love to cook for my man.
But you can't trust a lot of these
love to do all that.
So
Me too, girl. You know, we love to cook around here.
Girl, get your ass out of here.
It's a Tuscan chicken type of bitch.
Listen, we know Cash is the cooking champion. Okay,
Cash ain't got shit on my oxtails, okay, people?
And she got it. Whatever. I got my shit. They got their shit. But I know she can cook the most shit.
No, seriously. I will say that though.
I'ma just say that she knows
Cashley makes one thing about her. She gonna lie. She gonna cook your grandma's food better than your grandma.
I ain't gonna lie. I went to his mama. His mama taught me almost everything I know how to cook. His mama taught me. To this day, really? I still can call his mom and be like, Mom, how you do this? Like, how you do that damn chicken salad like that? Or how you do, you know what I'm saying? How you do them oxtails like that? And that's how I learned how to cook because he loved his mama food. So I let his mama teach me how to cook, and now I can cook.
Oh, you so
no cap, cause that nigga tell you to this day,
above and beyond to make your man happy.
Yeah, but I'll do that in the right situation. Yes, you see what I'm saying? Okay. At the time, I didn't know I wanted the right situation, but you know now, knowing what I know in the right situation, yeah, my man could get all that from me for sure. But not just any nigga.
I just feel like I don't know. You know how I feel about dating nowadays anyway. I just feel like it's a bunch of fucking bullshit. And honestly, I'm back to...
Yeah.
We are back to celibate Dion Dawson. She's not dating nobody. Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Well,
celibate Dion Dawson.
Now, bitch like me,
I'm outside actively
I'm
dating.
looking for a great guy. If you guys know anyone,
she's looking for a great guy, and I'm looking to continue enjoying life, enjoying my time, enjoying the company that's around me. Whatever happens.
Yeah.
You know,
like I said, I'm looking for a great guy.
Let's
who
just
just
enjoy
wants to be
life
a good
and not
person.
even worry about titles. Like that's how the best shit ends up happening.
I feel like
every time.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna be honest.
Go ahead.
Title. Okay, it's not that I need a title, but I do need to feel like. I feel like for me, it's just like. I shouldn't even get this. I'm gonna get fucking pissed. I just feel like it's a bunch of fucking bullshit. Like I just feel like this shit's bullshit. This is why I don't date. Because I just feel like
about it?
I feel like
bullshit.
You meet people and they tell you one thing and it's fucking bullshit. And they sit there and they try to get you to understand. What
y'all
they
want
try
this?
to get
you ready? Go ahead, finish. Cause I got you.
Know, bitch.
All right, go ahead. Then
I just feel like it's a bunch of fucking bullshit, and I feel like. Dating in our day and age, like people don't want to be honest. They want to tell you what you want to hear.
You're 100% right.
And I think that I'm a gullible fool.
Okay, it's your mindset. It's your mindset.
What?
It's your mindset. I don't go into this thinking anything a nigga tell me is true. It is all about action. I done had niggas tell me, I'm gonna take you here and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. You gonna have to show me that. Cause this niggas out here showing bitches. You're gonna have to show me that. So that's what, as your friend, that's what I would say. My biggest thing for you is to allow a nigga to show you that shit. You ain't gonna tell me shit.
I agree.
I can tell y'all right now, bitch, I got $10 million in that purse back there. I don't have that. I gotta show you that. So you believe it, right? You can be like, that bitch cap as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, that nigga gotta show you how he feel about you. And if a real nigga like you, bitch, you gonna feel that shit before he tell you anything.
But before even all of that, I feel like that's when you really have to understand the stages of dating. Like, are you guys in the talking phase, this and that? Because if so, then you might not be utilizing what your stage is really for. You meet somebody, you like them, you probably get stuck on that person. If you're just dating, like me, like I'll date you, like the list goes on and on because I haven't made that establishment with nobody that me and you is this and that and it's that. So if you're not really enjoying yourself and you're constantly worried about what this person may be doing, that's really on you at the end of the day.
I agree with that too.
And it's on accountability, so it goes back to mindset.
That's true. I will agree with you on that. I just feel like sometimes, like,
I don't really give a fuck, like, if a nigga doing what the fuck he want to do because I'm talking to somebody else anyway. So it's really not my business.
See, that's my problem is I can't talk to more than one person.
You better learn it. You're not gonna have a successful life. You don't have to learn.
Shut your
And
fucking
then
ass
at the end of the
Shawnee.
day, at the end of the day, you can't really
You made
get
it
mad
like
at the niggas that's out there doing them because they ain't
Because-
established nothing with you.
And
they don't owe you nothing.
Especially if
The
you
same
have
way
a
you don't owe
man.
them nothing.
Especially if you have a man that's honest with the fact that, look, we're not together and we're being open right now, you have to utilize that. If you choose not to utilize that, that's on you.
That's your fault.
Yeah, it is. It's truly on
Bitch,
you.
we didn't
That's
ask
why.
you.
That's why I said accountability is everything.
Yeah,
Like,
no, that's fair.
if you want to be the dummy and believe the lie, that's good.
Yeah.
That's just they're like everybody like a salesperson. Like, you know, at the end of the day, that's what it is. If you want to go ahead and stick with this one dealer, that's fine. If you know you can get a better deal over here and you're not going over there because you like this one so bad, that's on you.
I like that analogy.
Yeah.
That's on you.
Okay, Yessi.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
babe.
once you sign them papers, are they responsible once you drive off the lot with it, with that mindset? No, they're not. You decided to go with that shit.
Why didn't you tell me this when we hung out on New Year's Eve?
I don't know.
She won't drunk enough.
Bitches
wasn't drunk enough.
No, New Year's was lit.
Oh, yeah, we
You
was.
did my hair so pretty, you funky
Oh
bitch.
yeah, I forgot
And my
about
makeup, you funky
Yeah.
Yes, we did it.
Anyway,
Kinda.
what? What'd you say?
For the invite.
Well,
You were working on New
That's why I
Year's.
said kinda, because we really didn't end up
We
doing
didn't do shit.
We just got drunk and was
We
talking
went
shit
to
at
the
the house.
house. Girl,
No,
we drove
literally.
around, got a bottle, drove around. She
Went to the
popped
spot.
out.
I went to
went home.
my friend's bar and I was like, Happy New Year. Uber.
Yeah.
Uber now.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right, cool. So let's move on to our next topic. And it is owning your hoe. And I will let Miss Cashley, y'all know me, the bad bitch known as Cashley B. I will
my
let
goodness.
her understand, explain this topic to you, Miss Yessi.
Okay.
Okay. So, I had a girl that I used to hang out with. And this is when I first like popped out of my marriage or whatever. So I first jumped into my wholeness then in my hoe phase. And she too was a hoe. And it was all good fun, right? But me and this bitch was going on whole trips together. We going out of town with niggas. You know, it's all in a good time. You know, nobody gives a fuck.
Right.
I don't care what you out here doing, bitch. You know what I'm saying? It's whatever. So we were talking. It was me, her, and this girl I worked with or something. We were all out and we were all talking. We started talking body counts, right? I don't know how we started it. But I named mine. My homegirl named hers. She was like, "Oh my God, y'all! I can't believe this." Because mine is only, and then the number she said was so low. It was to the point like, "Bitch, I can tell you that many niggas. I can tell you more niggas than that I know for a fact you for. So why are you doing that? Like, it be the bitches who don't own what you do. I can't stand it. Because bitch, if you got it in you, you got it in you. You know what I'm saying? Like, just
Yeah.
own that shit. Like, one thing about me, can't nobody make me feel bad for anything I've ever done. And I'm very open about me being sexually active at a young age, and I've been hypersexual, and it's reasons all behind that. But that's neither here nor there, because now I feel like I have a healthy relationship with sex, and ain't nobody gonna make me feel no type of way for fucking whoever I feel like. Period.
And that's on motherfucking period.
And that's a motherfucking period. So, yeah.
Do you want to
I ain't
add?
ashamed of nothing. I do. So,
Nah,
yeah.
at all.
It is what it is.
And then and one thing about it, I'm very open with niggas too.
Mm-hmm.
Like the nigga I talk to the heavies right now, I tell him, watch my podcast. I don't care. Go ahead. And if you choose, don't want to hear it. If you don't want to hear it, he would try to watch one episode. I can't hear all that. I don't want to hear it. Understandable. But I'm more than open to you hearing it because
Yeah.
I'll tell a nigga I did anything because that don't define me. I'm still a bomb ass girlfriend when it's time. And I'm still a bomb ass woman in general. I'm a boss ass bitch first. I'm a boss ass bitch first, a hoe ass bitch second. So what you not gonna do is
Boss
play on my
ass
name.
bitch first, hoe ass
She
bitch
said it,
second.
then she meant it.
Well, listen, I will tell you guys, that's some real shit. I mean, I feel like I'm the same way. Like, I will just not, I mean, we all have hoe tendencies, but I feel like I'm fine with admitting that I'm a vanilla ass bitch, that I don't fucking ride a D baloney, that I didn't know what a butt plug was, bitch. But you know what?
I ain't
butt
never
plug.
tried no fucking butt plug.
She's
Well, she
I
can
have
have it. I haven't used it yet.
I don't even want that.
she's scary.
Really?
Yes, I am.
Have you not have done anal?
I've never done.
I've never did
before.
anal.
I didn't do it. For
This
the
guy
first
tried
time
to
till I
put
was
this
27.
thick of a dick in I said, sir.
Well, no, you have
You
to
got me
start with
fucked
a little
up.
one. You
No.
gotta start with a little one.
That wasn't an option, bitch. That was not an option. The option was this thick, and I was like, sir.
I call Cap because at the end of the day, you fuck white boys. You could have been put a dick in your ass.
Okay, Okay, but you saw the dick that was trying to do it, and you saw it. I did. And that thing was thangin'.
You gotta tell when the little dude is like, put it in my ass.
It's not anything I'm really interested in.
No, honestly, like literally, put it in my ass. The first one I ever did, I did not have anal until I was 27, and the nigga I did it with, his shit was little. His shit was little. So I was like, fuck it, we'll try you. Yeah.
Girl.
And then I gradually moved up in life.
And now she could take them thirds.
No, I cannot. I can still count on my hands how many times I've done anal. I like it, I love it,
really?
but it's not an everyday thing because it's too much preparation for me. It's a lot of preparation.
Oh, do you want to come talk about preparation? Come talk about preparation. Come right here, baby. Come over here.
You gotta watch
come
what
over
you
here.
eat that day. You gotta fucking do it.
Come tell us about preparation because this bitch is free balling. This bitch is free balling. Come here.
Okay, that bitch is an old pro. That's why she said she did it in high school.
Come here.
I had a phase. There was phases with it. Not every day type of shit.
Yeah.
But I did have one nigga who really loved doing that shit.
Okay.
I got one that like to do that.
What is your preparation?
Recently again, but I hadn't in a minute.
What is your preparation for anal?
Honestly,
do you use enigmas?
I'm sorry, do I use a what? Honestly, it's really not that much preparation that you have to do. I always, but that's the thing though. Like I always take into consideration.
Are you a top?
I'm versatile.
I
take and I give. So I automatically always take into consideration of what I eat because I may think, okay, shit. Tonight, bitch, I might want to go home and get some dick. Or I might want to give it.
You know that in your rectum, your shit's not stored there. It's in your intestines.
But
if
the dick big enough, it's going to get up in there.
Are you okay, Christian?
I'm sorry, it's probably a lot.
But bring your finger around your asshole, clean that shit out, and like
that's all you do. You
but that's not true. That's not true.
I don't be shitting all over the place, bitch. It's a whole lot.
You say you be shit all over the place?
No, I don't. But it can happen.
Yeah, no, it can happen. Yeah.
Especially if you had a night of drinking, all that type of shit.
That's why I'm just like, it depends on what you're taking in that day.
Hold on, you've never shit on a dick? You've never shit on a dick?
I have.
Oh my God, come tell the story. Come tell the story. Come here right now. I need your face in this bitch.
Do you want me to get up?
It was with my ex. It was a long time ago.
The situationship ex?
No, one of my ex, like 2 years. Shit. But that was, we were at a hotel. We went to Santa Barbara and got a hotel for the night. And we were chilling and stuff. It was whatever, like.
And you shit on his dick. We get it,
but
damn.
But when we were fucking, it got messy.
Oh my God.
And I was like, but he didn't give a fuck. Like when you're in the moment, you just like.
No, that's a fear of mine. That's why every time, even the first time, I ain't never did it. I don't want to do it. It's just not for me.
Then we took our asses right in the shower.
She's so stupid.
I cannot. It's not something I want to try.
It's the smell I think about.
Hey, actually, surprised it didn't smell though.
Alton, thank you. I love you. Bye. It's the shitty sheets for me.
Okay. Shitty sheets though.
Bitch, you just said it got messy.
I was on top, so it wasn't like that.
Okay, I don't even want. Oh, goodbye. Thank you. Bye. Where's my mic? Thank you. All right. Well, I have a really good topic. So let's talk.
Okay.
I really would like to know what you guys think about like new school hoeing. Because, you know, I'm just knowing of all this hoeing, and now I know that there's an old school hoeing. What was it called? Freaknik? And there's a new school hoeing. And so I want to know what you guys think about this new school.
Well, I'll speak on what she's meaning, and then you can you can kind of speak your truth on it. So she's speaking on like all these girls who like fuck these rappers just to go talk about it online for free. Like you do all of this, fuck these niggas with all these money.
No, continue.
And just to go online and blab about it for the clout. It's about clout. It's not about money no more. And I feel like back in the day, like in the old school trainer days, them fucking Lil' Kim days, bitches wasn't doing it. And I kind of live on that type of honor. That's why on our podcast we kind of adopted that from horrible decisions. How they use code names and we don't name
You
drop.
want that horrible secret so bad. It's gonna happen. We're manifesting.
First of all, we gonna tag them in this segment because horrible decisions. We need to have a horrible secrets collab because I fucking love y'all.
Yeah,
shout out to
period.
Mandy and fucking Weezy.
Period.
But yeah, so we adopted that from them because we not coming up here doing no fucking name dropping and telling nobody business because it ain't that deep. You know what I mean? Like it's not that deep. We can talk about what we do and spill our own tea without telling the nigga business.
Of course.
And at the end of the day, like y'all out here fucking these rappers, y'all can keep fucking these niggas and you gonna keep getting that hush money. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas gonna take care of you and do whatever as long as you know what you're doing. Like, you know, I think these bitches really more so be mad at the fact them niggas don't want to fuck them no more after that. So then they ready to go blab.
That and the platforms are so different now though. Like you can get big off of just being so and so's baby mama, being so and so the bitch that fucks so and so. So it's different now, the day and age that we living in. Like you can really get big. You seen people that shouldn't even be rappers. Like this one's a rapper, that one's a rapper. It's
you know what I was thinking about the other day?
It's worth it. 9 times
Think
out of
about
10
Diddy. Think about what's not Quincy? Is Quincy Diddy's son?
Yeah.
But is that the one that was with Sweetie or that's a different one?
That's Quavo.
No. Diddy's son that was with
I
Sweetie.
think it's the little cute
But you know Diddy's his I don't know if they were ever married, but his baby mama that was the one that died a couple of years ago. Rest in peace. But I'm like, if they would have had Instagram back then, she would have been a bigger star than him, honestly.
Yeah.
Because I've looked, she was a model and stuff, you know, and I've looked and like she had a very interesting life and like she would have been bigger than him. Yeah. Think about it. They couldn't have had Instagram in Jodeci in them days. Baby. Not you beating up on Mary J, nigga. It would have been to the ghetto. Okay? Yeah. But I just feel like I agree with that. I feel like it's kind of sad in my opinion because I feel like more and more now we're seeing more people get famous for no fucking talent. Yeah, you know, and it's one of those things. It is, and that's why it's
worth the risk.
Yeah. Well, and that's why I think it's so important. Like what Armand was saying about fucking the whole Tasha K, Cardi B. Like you should not be able to fucking lie on people.
That's the thing.
Period. You should not be able to just say whatever you fucking want. It's like the girl who just said
that's what she
the Drake thing.
That's what she gets.
No, but it's like the girl who said the thing with Drake.
Because even if that wasn't true, now everybody's talking about it.
But now everyone's talking about it. But here's the thing. The real people said, well, we don't know. So for our listeners who don't know, so there was I think a Instagram person who had sex with Drake, said she went to like, he tied up the condom, whatever, didn't flush it, went to throw it away or something. So she went in there to like
try to
artificially inseminate herself. And so he put hot sauce in it and her shit was on fire. Earth, wind, and fire. So she was like, party.
But she's trying to sue. They said that she's trying to sue him.
She's trying to sue him because she's saying he did that. First of all, let's stop for a second because if he did do that, you're a fucking genius, Drake. Yeah. And I love you, and I'll never artificially inseminate you. And I'd love to make Blue Strip casually jealous. Just come give me the dick, nigga.
Girl, no, please, because you know you gonna give me that. You gonna give me that off the sheer pleasure.
I'm gonna be like, Cash, we gonna write a D-Baloney together, bitch. I'm just gonna wrap my legs around him and pray to God. I ain't found a bitch, but let me get it today. But my thing is, it's just like, it's just kind of crazy because I feel like, you know, that little clout thing. Yeah. It first of all, the truth is whatever, but the lie is more entertaining. It's gonna go further. Yeah. Right. And I feel like people are just so interested in the little fame, right? People aren't. I just heard this on another podcast. I wish I knew the name of it. I think it was Poor Minds, and they were just saying that they know so many people who don't have a 5-year plan. They don't have a 10-year plan. They're just thinking, oh, you know, I know this person and I'm going to pop because they're going to pop. Yeah. They're just thinking of the stupid little thing they can do right now that's not going to fucking, that's going to have a lasting effect, but they're not really realizing it. You know what I mean? I think I lost my train of thought. What were we talking about? New school hoeing. Yeah. Oh, no. So to wrap up my point. So I feel like you can do it here. I feel like new school hoeing, it's more, you're getting more off of being a fucking person who scored big and had a baby, A, or you're just known for like doing all that, you know? Your OnlyFans can be popping, bitch.
It depends on what you want.
But my thing is, even if that is true, even if he did do that, like that's what you get. Like,
no, exactly, and that's my biggest thing. That's the biggest thing. So it's like it depends on what you want. Do you want people to know you for that? Okay, cool. If that's what you want, then cool. One thing about me, I don't give a fuck about fame, and I do not necessarily want to be famous. If I'm known, that's one thing. But to be famous is not what I'm looking for. It be the money for me.
Period.
It be the money for me. So if keeping my mouth closed and fucking these damn rappers is what the fuck get me paid, then that's what the fuck I'm gonna do. Cause I'm not out here trying to get this 5 minutes of fame for telling everybody I fuck somebody man online. Cause that's not.
It's not really worth it. And I feel like,
and a lot of bitches can't even move around in LA because every time you go out, bitches is ready to beat your ass everywhere you go. That part. Being real, we done seen that shit.
You saying it's not worth it, but think about it. Like these bitches be young. Oh, and we be thinking that they older, so you got to think like what a 21-year-old is thinking, what a 23-year-old is thinking. Right. Like these bitches done have BBLs, this that. They look a lot older, and they fucking on these rappers, and they lit, but they be young as fuck. Yeah. So a lot of times when they in the blogs and shit,
you know what that reminds me of? Remember that little girl we saw on TikTok? She was 16. Oh, and she looked fucking grown, like she was grown. Some orange juice, please. She looked like she was grown, and it is true. Like I feel like I kind of see it in my nieces and shit, and I feel like that it's just really kind of sad where we're kind of going with this. Is I feel like, you know, kids these days, they don't even want to try. They don't want to have a career. They don't want to. They just want to try to go viral. They want to try to fucking make it in that, and it's just like. It's so dumb. It's not even that deep.
What's being glorified, though?
Exactly.
That's what's being glorified. So why not? I mean, why not? That's what they started with. That shit ain't even in Instagram now. They started it with 16 and pregnant. Like that's what's in these.
I'm not gonna lie though. If stripping was as cool as it is now, when I was 18 and had that body banging, insert picture of my body at 18 right here because I'm gonna do it.
Blame
I would have
their
another pole.
mindset and where they're at with it. Can you really? Because this is what's being shown all over social media.
No, I can't blame them, but I just think it's just sad.
It's what's glorified. Even the music artists that are around now, like that's what they glorify. Yeah. So these kids are growing up like hella fast. Like they don't understand the repercussions of maybe I should have kept my mouth shut because me sleeping with so and so could have led to something else. Like they don't see that. They see the quick fame and the getting talked about. It's the gossip
until they out in the public place and get their ass beat. And or drinks thrown at them.
No, honestly.
No.
I mean,
it's all fun and games, bitch, so you can't fight.
Yeah. And really it's sad because a lot of them, they get that temporary clout, but it's only so many of these IG models you see, and even the older ones fading out. I remember Bernice Burgos. She's still bad as fuck, but she used to be everywhere, and now you're seeing less and less and less of her, and more and more and more. It's just a lot of competition with everything.
Yeah.
So they're growing up a lot fast, and everybody wants to be the next thing getting talked about. So they don't care what it is. Any little thing, they're gonna get on.
Do you remember when it was a whole wave and it was like cool to expose rappers? Oh, I thought that was so lame.
I feel like everybody should pay. Anybody to do that should pay homage to Cat Stats because she the one started it. That was way back yonder.
I just thought that was so lame. Like, dude.
Oh, no, I was never a fan.
But and if social media was really around when she was really, really, really doing that shit. She would be bigger than she is now. Yeah, she's an OG for us, but her name would have been hella blowed the fuck up. Like Cat Stacks, like a lot of the bitches that's an OG for real. Like she really put on for bitches. Like a lot of bitches should be thanking her. Yeah, like she started that whole shit. So.
So what's your final thoughts on the new school hoeing, Cashley?
It's a big no. And look, let me tell y'all something. Y'all need to start listening to motherfucking old school Trina. Y'all listen to some old school Trina and shit to you. Loud of them. No, but for real though, like I can't. Like I said, it's never about the clout for me. It's always gonna be the bread. Like you got to think of the longevity because at the end of the day, you do all that, you get that little clout. But I don't want to be known for fucking this nigga and that nigga. That's why when I did or if I will. ever fuck a celebrity or rapper or whatever, I'll never be up here talking about it. I'll never drop no name about that. That ain't fucking cute to me. Like, that shit don't make me, bitch. I'm popping on my own.
So your priorities and shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Different.
A lot of these bitches don't be popping on their own. That's the big shit. Like, y'all bitches don't pop on your own. Like, y'all need a nigga name to pop. Like, that's what it is.
Right, and you gotta think how mouthy you are around that age too. You be quick to thinking everybody your friend and start from there. Once it gets so far, if it's so and so, you gotta half the time ain't no choice but to end up talking, speaking on it. Because you done created an audience for yourself.
For sure.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I feel like a lot of times too when like girls like fuck with like, I don't know. I feel like it turns into a whole like pick me situation.
Oh yeah.
Of course.
Yep.
Like.
But like you said, the way how people get famous from doing dumb shit, like it's worth it to a lot of these bitches. You got to think about a lot of them is young. They don't have nothing going for themselves. If the nigga just up and stop fucking with you, like especially if it's a nigga with some kind of, some kind of clout about itself, you gon' you feel me?
Yeah, it's just
take the risk.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I can't stand a pick me bitch.
No, that'd be the worst. Like the bitches who like, oh, like the girl you sang with the like, oh my god, I can't believe y'all done this, which I've only like, girl, shut up. Who is you capping in front of? It's just us. Like, what you doing all that for? Or bitches would be like, oh, I don't know, like. When bitches just be like, oh, I can't stand girls that don't wash the dish when it's only one dish in the sink. Like, girl, shut your ass up. Like, you just the cleanest bitch in the world.
Literally.
Like, or they always say something out loud about a bitch in front of niggas. Like, or
that's
like,
the shit that bugs me.
Yeah.
They're very fucking annoying, and I can't stand when you're like, it's like 2 girls, right? And it's like 10 guys, right? And then that one girl's like, yeah. And I don't understand why a girl doesn't cook and clean and wash your drawers, even though she's also paying for your food. Like, get bitch.
Girl, just like fucking, and I don't give a fuck. We can definitely drop that. Fucking Fresh and Fit, every bitch on that's ever been up there has been a pick me ass bitch. Like, cause I remember one day going back and forth about, oh, should a female, like, they're saying, like, if a girl has a one night stand with a man, like literally went home with him after the club, you fucked him. Talking about, oh, you should wake up and clean his house if you really want to impress him.
I ain't never really wanted to impress nobody.
I never wanted a nigga that bad. Cause what are you talking about?
I ain't never been that damn bad, so that's something we ain't gotta touch on.
No,
I ain't never did that.
No, and you know what's funny? Like, I asked guys, I was like, hey, like, I saw this on this podcast, and I'm just wondering, like, as a guy, like, wouldn't you feel weird if a girl like that you just fucked, you never went out with before, she woke up and she started, actually, Christian, let's ask you a question. For those of you who can hear, he said all shit. Say if you had a girl, you went on your first date with her or whatever, right? You guys end up fucking, and you wake up and she's like cleaned your house, did your laundry. Wouldn't you feel like, why is this bitch going through my shit? Yeah.
Yeah, like you did, like it's your first date.
And like, you'd be like, what the fuck?
Right, exactly. Because what the fuck?
That's an
For
invasion.
real.
That's an invasion of privacy. And to me, like, girl, you're trying too hard.
Yeah, what?
It's just like.
Is she what?
Yeah.
She like, you woke up and she like cleaned up, did your laundry, and we'll say cook you breakfast.
Ooh, she really trying to get the.
What you gotta say?
I ain't gonna trip.
If I like the man,
if she's never been at your fucking house before and she's going and she did your fucking I don't know, maybe men are just dumb.
No,
because
if
I feel like that's fucking weird, bro.
I've cooked breakfast for niggas that I really like in my house, but I'm not coming to your house doing that thing extra because I feel like that's an invasion of privacy. Like, nigga, that's not even my place to be doing that.
I just feel like if I went to a guy's house for the first time, and I'm going through your laundry, and I'm doing your laundry. And then I don't mind cooking, whatever, that's fine. But like,
if you
me going through your bathroom and cleaning up your bathroom and throwing everything away and cleaning everything on the first time I met you, like,
That's a lot. But a lot of those girls were like, yeah, I don't really see a problem with that. Like, girl, you ain't never did that. Shut the fuck
You
up.
sure
That's
for damn sure ain't never did that.
That's that pick me ass shit I can't stand. Like, or bitches that, I don't know, just be like, oh yeah, I'm one of the guys. I could just literally like, oh yeah,
go.
they like football or whatever.
That's
like,
a drag.
Yes,
That's a drag.
Shut the fuck up. Like,
that's a drag. I don't even pretend. I tell niggas off the bat, I do not watch sports.
I can't stand them.
I don't know. Don't care.
Invite me.
If you invite me out to a game, I'm gonna go.
Don't invite me to watch no game. Invite me to the game.
Yeah.
Now, and if our feet on the wood, then bitch, it's all good.
Yeah, exactly.
If you have seats, then
exactly.
I'll go.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, of course.
But then bitches be like, oh yeah, who's your favorite team? Yeah, I love the 49ers. Like, girl, shut your ass up.
Do you see how he got kicked out? Girl, shut the fuck up.
Not gonna lie, I'm a Patriots and a Raiders fan.
Girl, she was trying to wear a Raiders jersey.
Listen, here's what I'm gonna say. I know that Raiders and Patriots don't get along, but you know what?
But you also have a lot of brothers, so I kind of believe that about you. I don't see that as a pick me situation.
Not me. Like,
it's not me either.
My sister.
No,
like
I don't really
I'm
watch
like,
sports. No, the last couple of years I haven't really watched football. But I will if I'm there, like if I'm at a party, I'll actually watch the game.
Yeah.
I'll know what's going on. You know what I mean? I was a cheerleader. I was a water girl. I was actually on the fucking sideline with them funky ass niggas. They stink.
They do.
But
yeah, I did water girl too.
Oh my god, girl!
Wait,
you want to know a funny story? So when I was in 10th grade, my dumb ass signed up to be. I think it was 11th grade, but I signed up to be the water girl because I took weights class as PE. And it was an after schools class. It was like 8th period.
You look like the kind of bitch that would take a
wait, because I was like,
never.
I'm gonna be around all the cute guys. No, literally, I was like, I'm gonna be around all the cute guys. Like this is gonna be lit. Girl,
what niggas is in weights?
All the football players. In my school, all the football and basketball
they
players.
Would just never go to PE.
No, because in my school, you had, just like cheerleaders in my school, cheerleaders always had a class just for cheer. And then in my school, if you were in basketball or football, you always had to go to weights. So I was like, oh, all the cute guys are in there. So I'm going to go and be in that class. Mind you, of the whole semester, I think I went 5 times. And this is high school, not college. Like, you got to go, bitch. This is 5 times a week.
Right.
And so the coach was like, all right, you're going to fucking fail. And I was like, I don't know why. Like, I have dance class. Like, I just can't make it. He was like, listen, I will give you a fucking B-, but you got to be the water girl for the summer. And I was like, done. I got to go to Boston for the summer, and I'll be back on this date, like, and I'll do it. And so I ended up actually liking it. Like, it was cool. I got to travel with the team or whatever. But anyway, back to what I was saying. What was I saying?
We were just talking about pick me ass bitches and how they really, but you like football. So I was like, I kind of believe that because you got a lot of brothers. That's how we got on that subject.
Oh, yeah.
But,
my whole family is like.
But yeah. I don't know. So, and another thing that I feel like grinds my gears and chaps my ass.
Chaps that ass.
It kind of goes into what we were talking about earlier about like the niggas not wanting to be a man and stuff like that. So I feel like a lot of gender roles have like kind of reversed. And now I feel like, especially me,
it's just bitches.
No, I was about to say, I know I can speak for me and Yessi when it comes to like, I feel like the narratives have kind of switched for us, and we really be out here treating niggas like hoes. And I feel like there's not a problem
only
with that. So yeah, I just kind of want to talk about how how the narratives have kind of switched. Because you remember used to like guys would be like, oh, she this and that because she let me fuck the first thing. I feel the same way.
And I did. And you did too with your easy ass.
Exactly.
Yeah. You opened your legs so fucking fast.
Wait.
You got hard so fast.
Did he throw him back? Oh, sorry.
No, right, no.
Shit.
No.
Oh, you know.
You know now. If you know, you know.
You know.
I'm fucking dead.
Yeah, so like now, I don't know. I feel like a lot of niggas like they put I feel like niggas put themselves in a whole ass position. Like
yeah, they do because they don't be
having
having nothing going for themselves. So y'all, that's what that goes back to us saying about the alpha male and this and that. Like y'all don't have it to stand on your own 2 feet by yourself.
Yeah.
And the bitches be carrying way more weight. Even if we don't have it, we gonna find a way to get it.
Yeah.
And the people we around normally will help us get it. But niggas be so around other niggas that don't care about them, this and that, like can't do nothing for you even if they could. Like that should be a rap.
Kings
That should be a rap. Like y'all ain't the niggas these days ain't That's why they get put in the whole position, because they don't got nothing going for themselves.
Exactly. I said
A lot of niggas don't even go to the doctor. I'm supposed to take you seriously.
Right.
Like,
y'all don't even get yourself checked on.
You don't even get yourself checked on, but you
Oh
worried
my
about
gosh!
the
Can we
next bitch.
talk about your fucking meme you posted the other day? Because that shit made my fucking day. She goes, "These motherfuckers out here." Can I read it? Let me read it.
Oh my god! Oh, I think I deleted it from my page. Did you take a screenshot?
Oh no, but it'll be in my archive still,
Okay,
right?
cool.
Won't it?
Like,
okay.
Because
First of all, Yessi be out here speaking the motherfucking truth.
and then I'll be feeling bad and like deleting it and shit, because I don't want nobody to take feeling terrible at the same time. I don't care.
Fuck these niggas.
I don't
all
be caring,
these
but I do
niggas.
be caring. Like,
Yeah.
Niggas gonna always be niggas.
it don't
Oh,
even
yeah,
be the
delete
niggas,
it
because
off
you be
mine.
surprised. Girl, yeah, was it about the coronavirus thing?
Yes,
Yeah.
girl.
I said niggas be quick to be worried about COVID and whether you have it or not, but do not carry that same energy when it comes to STDs and having sex and whether you wear
They
a
didn't
condom
ask if you have
or
an
not.
STD.
They don't
Period.
ask you if you have an STD, but y'all want to worry about corona. Did you get vaccinated? Like, but y'all niggas be quick to fuck with no kind of protection.
Or try to.
Or try to.
Yeah.
But it be the most balling ass niggas, like, you can't even
I've
afford a
told
condom.
Cash this
Like,
before. No,
what's going
I've
on?
told Cash this before. First of all, they can fucking afford it, niggas. That's why I keep them little cheap ass ones. Cause you got me fucked up. Your shit's gonna look. Never mind. We'll talk about it later. But you can have this little cheap one than anything. Like, cause I just feel like it's so weird to me. I ain't met maybe a guy yet who I didn't have to tell to put one on, because they would have been fine raw dog.
Child,
I trust you. I know you, and I'm like,
Yeah,
you
or they'll try to
got
ask
me
real
fucked
quick.
up.
I know, actually,
You
you
got
don't, because
anything?
you do not know where I was at last night.
Yeah, you don't.
You don't know me like that.
And it blows me, because it's just like so many guys are just like, oh yeah, like I love talking to my guy friends and like, oh yeah, you know, I look at them like certain girls I don't, because they're dirty girls.
No, they don't have it.
Bitch, get the fuck out of here.
They
dude.
don't
You
have
know.
it, period. Like, that's what it is. They don't care to put it on. Like, they don't even want to have it on. They want to feel everything right there and now. So it's like, imagine how many other people
Yep.
are doing that.
And that's my
with
biggest thing, because
God.
the day,
Like, that's
the
my
day
whole
they
thing.
get an STD, for one, you're not gonna know where it came from. Because that actually happened to me before. I had a nigga really block me. This is a nigga that I was like fucking on a regular basis for like a year, and this nigga blocked me randomly, and I was like, what the fuck? I tried to send him a text, and it went green. What the fuck? So I went to go like message him on like Instagram or something, and I couldn't find him. And I was like, what the? So I go on Snap, and he's still my friend on Snap. So I was like, did you fucking block
Everybody
me?
always forgets about Snap when it comes
Yeah.
to
Oh,
deleting
bitch,
shit.
but I was like,
I do.
Like,
I always forget about Snap. Like,
hello,
fuck.
hello, motherfucker. So I popped up on Snap, and I was like, nigga, did you block me? And he was like, I'm gonna be honest, like, I just feel like I thought we were better than that. This a long story short, I went to the doctor and I had gonorrhea and I was like, nigga, what the fuck that got to do with me?
Yeah.
And he was like, well, you're the only person I fucked around. I said, that can't be true. I said, I just got tested right the day before matter of fact, 2 days before I fucked you, because I just got my results the day I fucked you. So I was like, you're lying. I said, now let me go. I said, now I have to go get tested again, because I just fucked you, and now you're telling me this. So I went and got tested again, and of course I didn't have it. So I was like, that can't, whoever you fuck after me, that's who you need to call. He was like, and of course he apologized. We're still cool now, you know what I'm saying? But he really fucking tried it. But that's the whole thing. Like, y'all don't know where it came from. And the bitch that you do get it from, you gonna be trying to talk all kind of shit about her, but bitch, you ain't had no condom on either. So how she any more of a hoe than you? That's my biggest thing. A lot of niggas get to talking these stereotypes of how they can't, and that's another thing Fresh and Fit was talking about. Oh, if a key can open any lock, it's a master key. But if but any key can open a lock, then it's a shitty lock. Like, boy, fuck you. Like, nigga, I do the same shit y'all do, and at the end of the day, y'all just as slutty as we is. So why the fuck we gonna go back and forth about it? That's why I'm so open with what I do, because ain't no nigga finna make me feel bad, and y'all just as nasty. And 9 times out of 10, niggas fuck who they can, and we fuck who we want. I'm not here fucking any and everything y'all are.
Period.
So yeah, that's a big no for me. Not to mention, like, fucking raw, I take that shit serious. You're not fucking me raw.
And you be surprised how many niggas do it like nothing though. Like, that's the whole
nothing.
all the time.
I'm telling you,
yeah,
it's
like
crazy,
they do that
dude.
shit like nothing. Like,
It blows my
they do
mind.
that
We'll
shit
make
like
this
nothing.
real quick, and then Yessi can tell her secret real
Yes.
quick. So, yeah, I had a nigga that I used to fuck with, like this before my ex husband or whatever. So this when I was like younger, but I was talking to this older nigga, and everything was cool. Like, of course he was a drug dealer, you know, he used to spend money on me, so everything was cool then. But then I started like noticing a pattern in how like he conducts himself. Like, he had a thing for tricking on bitches. Like, he liked to spend money, right? All right, now I'm gonna tell you, I can deal with a lot of shit, but when you get to spending money on bitches, I'm gonna beat your ass because
you're doing too much.
Because you could get that to me.
Yeah.
Like you take it because then you take it out of my pocket.
Much.
Yeah, you're doing a lot. So, but not only that, I realized he had a thing for paying for pussy. I started like looking at his history.
Pay for mine.
Exactly.
Please.
So yeah, so it's like I started seeing his history. Like he had back page all in his history. So girl, I went and made a fake back page. So did
I love
made a
this
whole
story.
fake back page.
I love
and,
it.
No, literally, and I put a fucking tracker on his phone. All type, girl. When I say I really really caught that nigga up, I caught that nigga up because bitch, you had me fucked up. So
Yeah.
mind you, I'm at the house watching his son. Mind you, I ain't no but 17, 18 watching your 2-year-old, 3-year-old son.
That's
First
of
if
all,
I had a red flag, I would wave it right now.
Right
No,
now.
literally, red.
But we
yeah.
gonna let her get away.
we need to
so-
get a red flag.
Literally.
Yeah, y'all do. See, remember? I came up with that.
That's right, Yessi. You're gonna be a revolving fucking.
She'll be
guest
here
on
once
this
a month.
bitch.
Don't worry about it.
I gotta be. I'm gonna bring the red flag next
But
time.
yeah, so I made the fake page, like, and I used the girl. I used to strip back in the day, girl, in the back days when I was 17. So fuck you. So yeah, I had a girl that I used to dance with, so I used her like body pictures or whatever from her page, and like went and made a whole page about it or whatever. So he responded. We talking back and forth. This nigga literally asked me, and I tell you no fucking lie, knowing he had a bitch at the house that he fucked raw all the time. He asked, "How much do I have to pay you to take the condom off?" And I never fucked him again after that.
I'm
Because
not,
you literally
had
a
her fucked up.
prostitute. You gonna fuck a prostitute, raw?
Is that you, Kent?
Hmm?
Is that you? Someone's trying to airdrop me.
It's probably wrong. Probably somebody else.
Oh,
here.
well, I just accept
But yeah, so after that, I just kind of lost respect for niggas. And yeah, niggas be just as slutty, so I ain't feeling bad for shit I do.
Yeah, and I just feel like it's just nasty. Honestly,
They don't care.
I had-
Niggas is nasty. Like, that's the whole thing about it. Niggas is fucking disgusting. Like, that's the thing about it. They are. Like,
But they'll get on the
they're
soapbox and
like
talk
a
about
can't
us.
live
Yeah,
with
that's
them,
what I'm
can't live
saying.
without them type
That's
of
why I said,
motherfuckers.
you think for 2 seconds I want to sit here and give a fuck what a nigga that jacks his dick every night has to say about who I'm fucking every night?
Oh,
We're not gonna do that.
It's the
Because there was a
jacking of
nigga
the
that
dick.
came up under a couple of our videos talking shit about me.
the jacking of the
Y'all
dick.
not to
Like,
zoom up on my face.
He did.
There's a
He was
couple of
like,
niggas.
well, they don't take their socks off because you're just a little whore.
And then some other
And
niggas
that
like,
is not true.
some other
Like,
niggas
that's
like, you're
really
gonna
not
die
true.
alone. Like, nigga, I'm not gonna die stressing over no nigga. That's for sure. So
That's a
I don't give a
motherfucking
fuck what you're
fact,
talking about.
bitch.
Like, yeah,
Period.
it's whatever. Thanks
Period.
for your opinion. Move along.
Yeah,
Happy birthday.
move around, bitch.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. But yeah,
Anyway,
so,
well,
Yessi.
Yessi. She's like, what, bitch?
It's the time.
It's time for you to shine, my love.
This is where our guest tells a secret. So,
Okay.
you got one?
I do. I have a secret that I haven't told anybody before. One time before, he's looking like, what the fuck? One time before, I fucked a brother and a sister.
At the same time.
Not at the same time.
Oh, let's see. I
In like the
can't.
same week.
Damn, double homicide.
Double homicide.
Double homicide.
How'd it happen?
BLK is the fucking devil, okay? Like, let's just get off that out the way.
Did they know?
But no, listen, crazy shit. So I met the brother first off of BLK. He had came through, we chilled, fucked him. Whatever, it was whatever. And then we ended up getting into it, because once again, niggas is nasty, didn't want to pull out, whoop de whoop. So I'm like, hey, you need to get a plan B, because
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, this nigga, he starts
tried
giving
it.
me the runaround. It's nothing to me. I've already got it myself, so I'm just trying to, test him out, feel his vibe. Like,
Yeah.
you not shit.
Yeah.
That's why I got on the fucking kids. But anyways, dead him after that, cuss him out. I'm still on BOK and my shit's on women and men. Crazy. Like, but no, that's because I do lashes too. So it's like kind of a networking thing too.
Also.
It's also for networking.
Yeah.
So anyways, I meet like a cute girl up there. She's like, yeah, we can hang out. At that time, I'm dating somebody, but he already knows what's up. So I have the keys to his house. I told him, like, me and my friend are going to hang out at your house. He's out of town. He's like, yeah, okay, I don't give a fuck. So I bring her over. We're talking. We're laughing. I end up messing with the girl. So a couple days later, we're texting, and she's describing her brother to me because she's talking about the brother's girlfriend. And I'm like, looking at her, and I'm like, oh my God, like she looks like so and so, like, but a nigga that I've only really like seen one time, like when I fucked with him, and I'm like, oh shit, like she does kind of look like him. So I'm like, is this your brother name? And she like, yeah, like how you know? And at first I was gonna lie about it, but then I was like, why the fuck am I gonna lie about it? Like, I'm gonna just tell her.
You told her you fucked your brother?
Yeah, I was like, oh, I fucked with your brother like one time. Cause she asked me, she's like, you fucked with him? And I was like, yeah, like I did, you know, like one time. The night me and her fucked around, turns out like her kids, she got kids on kids and shit. They was calling, somebody was knocking at the door, blah blah blah.
Jesus.
So I like, you know, I ended up doing my thing. I ate her out, we, you know, whatever. But she knows she's a pretty girl, so she was trying to like play like, oh well, it makes me uncomfortable now, like since I never ate you out, like I don't want to have to ever eat you out, but like you eat pussy good, so like we can still keep doing what we're doing, but like I don't know, it's gonna take some time for me to eat you out because you fucked with my brother. And I'm like, girl, you cute, but you're not that fucking cute. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck you. I'm not doing none of that shit. I got mine off the same night.
Bitch,
yeah,
girl
like
boo.
you tried it, girl boo. Brother was mad, she was mad, but she do sell food, and I still bought some food off of her and shit, and it was salty as fuck. So
Oh my God.
I'm really glad
just how she felt about you fucking their brother.
salty.
Well, goddamn,
that's
Yessi.
That was something else.
That is a hot ass motherfucker. She thought she was gonna lick her.
But I was living my best life at that time. Like it really was no skin off my back. I still had a fun time with her, and I still supported her business and everything. So it was what it was.
You're a good friend.
You know. So I fucked you. So I fucked your brother. Both of you. Look, everyone got a nut.
Happy birthday!
I could have did a 2 for 1 and got it over at the same time.
Everybody got a nut for me. Yeah, you could have did a PL. We gonna call it a PL, dude. We gonna cut.
She owed me until she was trying to get me to eat her pussy.
We gotta call that a double homicide.
Double homicide.
Anyway, well. Yessi, damn! I feel like both of our episodes went so crazy fast today.
It really did.
Yeah,
Time
we have.
goes
I feel
by.
like we were like kept at G-rated today.
Like
Did it? Oh my God! Well,
But no, it's okay. We're gonna come back and
We're
we're
gonna
gonna
come to the part 2.
we're gonna have a page.
Y'all gotta
Okay,
come to
first of
story time.
all, you motherfuckers need to, you people need to subscribe to our Patreon because it's about to get real lit. Because everybody that we have, we're about to do doubles, and we're gonna have the Patreon after dark. We're gonna have cute outfits on, maybe some lingerie. You know, you never know with us.
Little twerking.
Okay, we might get it popping over there.
I might show my titties, y'all.
She might.
I'm tired of her.
Cash has
I'm
a thing
tired
for
of
pulling
Cat.
their titties out.
I do.
So let me.
Don't get me fucking started.
I don't mind.
Don't get me started. Anyway, but you guys subscribe to our Patreon, and it's about to get real popping in this bitch.
Yep.
But I do want to thank you guys for chilling out with us. This is 30 Little Secret. I'm Dion Dawson.
I'm Cashley Baines.
And we thank you guys. We love you guys. We'll see you soon.
Baby, you gotta move. Why give your body up for free? Girl, you can't get everything you want, everything you fucking need. Why give your body up for free? Girl, you can't get everything you want, everything you fucking need. No, no, no. Y'all know me, the bad bitch known as D on D. I'll take that man and put little baby on it.